Morning, Jane.
Morning, David.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Yes, are you?
Good. I'm not so bad. Not so bad. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Jane Turner. I am a senior lecturer based at the Chesterfield campus, and I've worked for the University of Derby since 2005.
And do you want to give us a little overview of your career to date?
My career to date. Wow, way back when Florence was a girl, was when I started my training. No, not quite. I started my nurse training in 1994 at the age of 26. So those of you who can do maths can work out how old I am now. And I trained up in Bradford in sunny Yorkshire. And following my training, I went straight and worked in A&E in Bradford, and worked there for quite a while. I worked there until around the millennium, and then I've moved around various A&E departments in the country. So I've worked at Derby and St James's in Leeds, and then from there I joined the ambulance service in 2005, and then following that I moved up to Derbyshire and started working with the university and also in minor injury unit as an emergency nurse practitioner. So all sort of emergency care, pre-hospital experience really.
So what do you think the hardest part of being a nurse is?
I think sometimes the hardest part is leaving things at work, if you can. Yeah. So perhaps not taking some of that, some of the hard stuff home with you, and dwelling on it. It can be sometimes quite difficult to leave things.
So what have you found have been the things that have helped you to switch off after a busy shift or after a particularly emotional, heavy going sort of day?
Well, I suppose the good things are, having people to talk to, and having people that you can, I suppose, debrief with, and be that family, be that friends, be that colleagues. And by just being able to have that discussion, it helps to then think, well, yeah, I did the best that I could given the circumstances. And that helps. And then, of course, having supportive family and friends around, and having sort of other interests, other things to do.
So, what are those other interests?
At the moment, my main hobby is sort of cycling and trying to get a little bit fitter. So I've got a bike set up in the spare bedroom, which is quite fun. In the past, my main sort of pastime in my spare time was being a member of the Territorial Army. I was in the TA for 10 years within a field hospital as a nursing officer, and that was a great experience. I joined in 1994, which is when I started my nurse training, and I left in 2004. And in those 10 years, I had a wide range of experiences, really good camaraderie with my colleagues within the unit, from all walks of life. With it being a medical unit as well, we did medical-based training, which was also useful and helped support me during my training. And then further on, I helped with that training, and I was a training officer for the combat medical technicians within the unit for a number of years. I had great experiences, and it's well worth doing if you feel that that's something you want to do. I would really recommend it. And I spent time out in Cyprus. I had the opportunity to spend 2 months out in Cyprus. Nice. Which, early starts, 6 a.m, we'd be on duty, but then we'd sort of finish at, the days when we weren't on call, we'd finish sort of lunchtime and get out of our kit and get down onto the beach, or up into the mountains, up Troodos. So that was lots of happy memories out in Cyprus.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like some great experiences.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, really grateful.
So if you weren't a nurse, what would you be doing?
That is really quite a difficult one. I suppose, I mean, I've always loved science and nature. So I think I would like to be something like a zoologist or a botanist or something like that out there in nature.
So do you have a guilty pleasure?
I've got thousands of guilty pleasures. I've already mentioned one, chocolate. I do like the little tipple, as I think a lot of the students know from our discussions in our sessions that we've had together, David.
Yeah.
So, the odd G&T or nice wine. I do like nice wine. I like watching and reading Harry Potter. It's bizarre. I know I'm a child at heart. The number of times I've read Harry Potter, I just have the whole series on my Kindle and I just finish it and then start again. So it's just like on continuous loop in my head, Harry Potter.
So how would your best friend describe you?
Well, I didn't quite know how to answer this, so I asked them. Okay. And sometimes you don't want the answers, do you, to that question? How would your best friend describe you? And she's come back as, and I don't know whether I agree with it or not, calm, cute, definitely don't agree with that one, considerate, I would hope so, confidant, obviously trusts me, hopefully, intelligent, again, mindful. And the last thing she said is a gutter brain who always lowers the tone. Yeah.
Having worked with you for so long, Jane, I can agree with most of those.
Which is something that I try to obviously temper a little bit when I'm at work with the students, because it's not appropriate to be a gutter brain with the students. Yeah. But I think those that know me, like you say, perhaps have seen that side of me as well.
And you know what? Now, once they've seen this, they'll all be poking you.
I know. Poke the bear.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for talking to me, Jane. It's been lovely and a revelation as usual.
It's been emotional, Dave.
Been emotional. And I'll see you soon.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, Jane. Bye.